Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and I'm going to contradict what I said at the end of the last episode before I actually start looking up anything. Actually, first of all, I want to just check one thing with Shotgun here, and again I thought a thing had opened up here, but no. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to contradict what I said in the last episode. Before I resort to having to use an internet, there is one thing that I want to check with regards to the last Karabon. Because as you know, there's one Karabon missing. We've got all of them apart from one. I think, anyway, I don't remember, but there's one place that I want to check out before I give up completely and go online, because as you recall, just before Plasma, it was in Plasma Base, wasn't it, the ice place, we obtained Dorako, or however you pronounce it, and, is this a place where I need shotgun? Sure enough. Yeah. So, how do I puzzle? We need a dark to light up dark places, and there's a dark place in here. So I'm thinking maybe there's a thing at the end of here that's the last Karabon. It's a bit of a stretch, but you know, it's the only thing I haven't checked out so far. Also, we have Elekong now, so this shouldn't take too long either way, because I don't think there'll be too much going on in this episode, so I won't cut any of this out if I end up being wrong. So, Dorako, that was kind of mid-game-ish. That reminds me of a thing. This game is much shorter than I remember. There we go. Like, what is up with this game? I thought it was much longer than it is, and I'm kind of disappointed, Mercated. Now, is there anything in here, or is it just a bunch of spiraling branching paths? Oh, hello. I think we found what we're looking for. But first, I'm just going to explode. I'm going to explode you a thing. Is it explode? Of course it is. Hello. Okay, was it a randomly generating thing and I've just screwed up the random number thing then? Oh, there it is. Flyger. Excuse my face. Some things slow the enemies, right. Like, that was a really vague explanation. I'll make some things move slow. I know, it's like, this is just a bunch of branching paths that like, just to confuse people who try to come in without the Dorako. Flyger. Oh, it's so cute! So cute! I have the thing. Sir, I have the thing. Respond to the thing that I have, please. Okay, let's try and get out of here blindly. That was easy. I could have done this a long time ago, I realised this. Anyway, well, that kind of completely eliminates the need to do anything else in this episode, and we're only 3 minutes in. I'm gonna go through the towns now, and actually there's one thing I want to check in Alpha, and it's kind of a bit late for that now, so I think in this episode, I'll just be doing some general rounding up of stuff, visiting the Colosseums to grind up some money, and there's one thing I want to check out in Alpha, but that may or may not be a thing. So let's do this thing. I just kicked my chair, I don't know if you could hear that. Yay, let's... Okay. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this, because I've said before, I just do not understand this combat system, but what I was trying to say before is, defense first, showtime, nice end, euphemism. Oh, it's now level 60 versus level 3. This is gonna go well. So 180 HP versus 9 HP. I think we waited a good time to. Yeah, I took 1 damage and that was a 1-hit KO. I think we waited a decent amount of time. Well, yeah, let's continue fighting because. Well, alright. Sea-wing. And just... Ooh. Showtime technique nice end, because... Euphemisms. Just gonna use all the euphemism moves. It's P-Knuckles! I don't get the whole type matchup things, and is there any way of knowing your opponent in advance, or is it just trial and error? Okay. Yummity-doo! This is a thing that's happening. 10 gold. That's disappointing. Well, let's just keep gambling, yay! Who else is good? Yeah, Kamehameha. Yeah. I'm just going to use the same tactics over and over again because it's worked thus far. You have 9 HP, good sir. I have 171. This isn't going to end well. What did I tell you? Like, oh, that's quite a pose. But yeah, I don't know why I was so afraid of doing this sooner. Well, we're up to 20, so that's good. But yeah, let's just keep going because we're on some form of roll here. And are these good levels? I don't know. We'll send in P Dragon because it's a dragon made of P. Now, what do the P's and the TH's in flag? What do they all stand for? Help my face. I didn't know squall was an actual word. Yay! Well, that's quite a sprite there for defeat, Mr. Tough Guy Face. 50 gold, also good. Well, let's go for one more round because they said something about doing 5 rounds and 40 is. Do I have anyone who's better? 43 there. Anyone better than 43? Apparently not. Oh, just looking at Cedron's level makes me sad because I was going to trade him up. He was going to be my ace there. I just sort of gave up on him because he said something. References, they are a thing. Plasma! Plasbad! Terrible pun is terrible. Where did you get those plasters and bandages from, good sir? Yay. Fusible transistor. Okay? Where is that? Ah. I'm not quite sure what that can do for my face. Where's... Oh, I use this as an excuse to go back to Alpha then, because I know there's a bomb guy there. I don't know if he can actually do the thing, or if we have to match them up specifically. You know, like... I am wordsing so well today. Like... Please excuse me. I might just cut that out, I keep coughing. But, like, you know how there are these bomb houses where the guy makes the bombs? Like, can you go to any of them to make fusion bombs? Like, can you go to any of these places with any material and have them create a bomb? Or does each one match up with one specific item? Apparently not. Wait. So RC bombs are their own item? This changes everything. This changes everything. Wait, hang on. Can move... Oh, can move one more... Wait, hang on. I'm confusicated. Oh, that's so cool! I pronounced that weirdly. I'm aware of this. Anyway, I'm just gonna go through the towns now, see what other tournaments are available to my face. Because I'd like to think that later down the line, the other Colosseums, or whatever they're called, are worth progressively more. Because, I mean, I could just do the same one 8 times, but that would just get really tedious. So... just gonna keep exploring and seeing what happens. Actually, come to think of it, there was somewhere in Gamma that said something like, whoa, there's a Colosseum this way, but I don't remember. I'm just gonna stick with what I know. And this also serves as a nice kind of recap of the places we've been in this game so far, because now I highly doubt there'll be a place here, but still. Because we're looking at all these places that we've been, and all the memories, and the 22-second gibberish, and this game. I could see why I had so many happy memories of it as a child. But, yeah. Because I don't, like... I've said before, I remember this game being a lot longer than it is. Maybe that's just because I was terrible at it as a child. Oh, there are things here. I will use this thing. Yeah, let's do a thing. I wonder if I get a different prize for winning here. Well, in any case, we'll just... we'll start with Kamehameha, with the same things ever. Like, I'm sure there's some kind of strategy to this, but we're still overpowered as hell. I coughed again. Well, this is surprisingly easy. But one thing that puzzles me slightly is with these Karabons, that I'm not fighting my own Karabons, am I? I'm using... Oh, I like these odds already. But, so these Karabons, like, the ones that I have are just I have one of various species of Karabon. It's not just I have the single one, like I have the only pea dragon or the only shark one or whatever, because yeah, we're facing off against a Sibaloon, and you know, like I'm not fighting my own Sibaloon is what I'm trying to say. But there was that guy that said there are only 25 Karabons, or 26 if you include Louis. So how does me do Pokemon in Bomberman land? Anyway, 50G, that's also good, but we're good at things. We can do things thingily. There is no strategy to this whatsoever. I don't know how it works. Unagi. See, you're kind of important. That you have no excuse being here, Unagi, because you have to kind of go to Ether and stop and rain so it stops volcanoing. I had to do that myself. Oh, no one-hit wonders this time, it seems. I booped the desk with my elbow. I think you probably heard that one. So this is going much less easily than the other time, but I still managed to win. What is what is that face? Literally, what is that face? But yeah, what is the battle system in this game? Because I just do not understand its face with my face. Elekong, because Elekong is Elekong. Yay. I can't think of anything else to say, because as if it wasn't blatantly obvious from the beginning, I have no idea what I'm doing. I must apologise for all the coughing that I'm probably going to cut out, but there's been a bit of a sickness going around the accommodation at the moment, so don't worry, I am quite okay. But I went to my lecture this morning, and I'm in my lunch break again, and it's Beeves, is so cute. But yeah. I've been to my lectures. I'm not using illness as an excuse to not do things. Like, illness kind of pisses me off. Like, especially like the concept of pain really annoys me, because like, say you have something that's good. Okay, no rewards, but okay. Like, if you're in pain, that pisses me off, because like, say for instance you hurt your hand and your hand's in pain. Like, after about the first 10 seconds, consciously you're like, yeah, okay, something's wrong with my hand, I get the message, go away. And yet it still continues to pain. You feel me? I don't know what to say, because this is just the same thing over and over again. Is it entertaining? I don't know why I'm even doing this. No, it's P-Fangs, you're level 9. I'm level 57. You are out of here. There was an awkward pause there. But that reminds me of another thing that I would say pissed me off. It's one thing that kind of perplexes me, and maybe I'll get into it as university continues, but at the moment, 50 just for one win? Well, this is going well. But yeah, something that kind of confuses me about university is, like, it costs, in the UK, it costs £9,000 a year, plus, rent for accommodation and living expenses and so on. And in comparison, before this there's college, because college is further education, university is higher education, that's its official name. And, like, further education costs about, I don't remember what it costs, it's something like £200, I don't know if that was for 1 year or 2 years of college, but that translated to, that face, that translated to, 1 or 2 full years, broken down into lessons where it's almost every day for an hour and a half, per subject, and then there's exams at the end of it and all that, and that's for £200, which even then I think was like an optional suggested donation or something like that. Whereas, well, those lessons are like intensive, professional teachers being all like, okay, this is the kind of important thing that you should probably know to do in an exam, and you learn stuff, and again with the weird death animations. It's not an animation, it's just a sprite, but there's intensive lessons that teach you stuff about stuff, and it's all cheap and things. But you get to university, and it costs a butt-ton more. I was meaning to look up like what the difference is between 200 and 9,000 in terms of, it's X times more. But you pay a butt-ton more for not even half the amount of time you spend in lessons. And the amount of time you do spend in lessons, a lot of it is just a lecturer saying, oh, right, well, you're studying this, so fuck off and study it, rather than teaching you the stuff. Which perplexes me a little bit. Like, maybe I'll understand it better over time, but I just don't get it. Like, why am I paying so much more for a professional to tell me to study it by myself? Like, aren't you supposed to be teaching me it? Question mark? I don't know, maybe that's just me. I mean, as it is, you know, I've spent time on Tumblr. I know how people feel about university fees, because apparently it's just as bad in the USA, whereas there are countries where it's completely free, or where it's relatively cheap. Like in France, it's something like 450 euros or something like that. I don't know. That's a good reward. I might come back here if I can't find if there aren't any Colosseums elsewhere. But you get what I'm saying. Like it costs a lot, but like we're paying a whole load of money for what amounts to an incredibly hands-off approach, and like no chill, bruh. I can words good. Now you're the teriyaki place. You are the teriyaki place. I'm going to do the teriyaki thing now because I'm here. And where was it? I think I'm gonna need to pop over to Omega at some point anyway, and you're not here. So yeah, I'll pop over to the Explodey Mountain thing. Volcano, that's it. to hand the teriyaki beef over to the person who'll give me a heart, and I think that will max out my heart containers, but I don't know for certain. I don't know how many there are in this game, but I mean, 10 heart containers, that sounds pretty maximum. Which sounds like youth slang. That's pretty maximum in it, bruh, or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, Sibaloon, where is your face? And I suppose I'm kind of glad that I waited until this long to do the Colosseums, because, I mean, I am immensely overpowered, but I have all of the Karabons to choose from. This is not where I meant to go. So I can just choose the most overpowered of my overpowered army, but I suppose you've seen the grid that I choose my Karabon from, and that just serves as multiple confirmation that I was going to dedicate an episode to picking up any Karabon that I left behind, but nope, I just accidentally got them all, because that's just how I do. And I was about to ask you as if you're actually here, but anyway, is there a Colosseum in Omega? Like, I don't think there is, but I'll check anyway, because we're going on this little trip down memory lane, as it were. And I'm just gonna completely ignore, just act like love isn't even a thing. Just gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. What was buried because of the volcano? Tea forest? Oh, right, you mean the one that we re-uncovered by beating a dungeon? Get with the Programmingtons. There, Bridge, hurry your ass up. And don't shoot me, please, it's rather rude. I set a single toe in lava and caught fire. That happens to me in real life too. Now, why do I take damage by stepping on it? Why can't I just use Sibaloon to walk over it? This frustrates. Yeah, can you just go away? Thank you. It frustrates my face, with my face in the face to no end. Bleh, all these nasty ass sniffles. Bleh. The joys of shared accommodation. The waveforms of these coughs and Audacity is driving me insane. But I'll live. Because I may be a student, I may be an irresponsible 18-year-old, but I'm an LPer, damn it, and nothing can stop me from doing the videos, not even death, or something, I don't know. Shut up and take my beef. Now that is a beef question. Do you want a heart in exchange for your teriyaki? Yes. I will respond to your beef question with a hearty yes. Oh, beef. Anyway, wait, so I can't go to other place either. Like, Ita is the furthest back place that I can go. Well, I suppose that's only fair, because both Omega and Theta, is it? They're both just one cave thingy away, so you're a person. Don't want to... As in real life, if there's a person in there, I'm just going to turn on my heel and leave. Reminds me that the other day I managed to avoid an awkward social situation by joking about sticking a baguette into a toaster, grabbing a block of cheese, and then hastily retreating from the kitchen. University life. I can't help but wonder what my flatmates think of me, because I feel like they spend more time with each other than I do, but I don't know for certain because I'm kind of not there with them, you know? But that's quite alright, because Because yes, mother, I am making friends. Eesh. Just had to get that one out there. I'm sure everyone else you understand my situation. With a mother who watches my videos and worries, as mothers do. And I'm Morgan Freeman, apparently. And there's not really anything going on here, so... And we'll pummel you back to the other place. Why can I not warp to Theta? Or Theta Thatuti Thibbidi Boo. Or something. I'm gonna use P-Animal for the first time ever. Yeah, there's definitely a difference in walking speed. And I feel like Sliger, the Karabon we got in this episode, is kind of a bit pointless because, you know, like, chances are you'll forget to get it. And by the time you get it, there's not really any point in having it, so... Have a material for bombs? That's just a weird way of wording things. Now, is there anything else in here that interests me? Another hammer. Why would I need more than one? Well, there aren't any more fighty places here, so, this is annoying, because that means that I'm gonna have to start on the final dungeon in the next episode, and I don't want to do that. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come here and get the next type of bomb. I think... Oh, is this type of bomb? I think it is, because this might be the most overpowered bomb in the game. If you combine it with, It is Power Bomb, otherwise known as Penetrating Bomb in some of the other games. Now, I don't know about in this one, but in some of the other games, Power Bombs have blue fire instead of red or yellow, orange, whatever. The idea is... Well, I can just demonstrate it here. Normally, bombs just stop after one soft block, but this one just goes right through, like... if it says I have a power of 4, I will have a power of 4, any obstacles in the way be damned. So, anyway, between episodes, I will do one more tournament in here, and I will rejoin you in that little shop in the Tea Forest. Is it Tea Forest? And then I'll buy the last comic, we'll read it, have a giggle, and then bugger off to fantasy, I suppose. Why does this game have to be over so soon? Why are people like to killing? Well, I have been able to continue to be tessellating hexagons, and roses are red, violets are blue, in Soviet Belgium potatoes mash you.